What was the economic impact? The Brazilian model is able to mobilize many sectors. I mean, you see after we finish this, there is a folder, you see the variety of solutions we already have in the portal. It's creating opportunity. I mean, it's not only focused on IT, but it's focusing on ERP for sanitation companies. I mean, it's a quite variety of solutions. There are a lot of people involved, and once we finish here, there's a folder that has a lot of details about this one. The project was so successful that UNDP now is sponsoring this to go across Latin America. And you see, I'm sure that you see with South Africa, you can lead the same effort across the African continent also. Now, talking about this, I have two subjects that I want to cover briefly with you. And those are public service that I believe is the right time to talk here, I mean, and to get into South Africa. We have already talked to some companies here. Let me bring one example for you. People who have been in São Paulo has visited us. Public transportation in São Paulo city, the city of São Paulo. The city of São Paulo is a large city. We have 11 million people. In terms of buses, you're starting buses now here. But we have, and unfortunately my numbers are all mixed up now, but we have 14, almost 15,000 buses in the city. And they are all connected. They are all connected with GPS. They are located through a central place. Therefore, you manage this. I mean, you talk about these corridors. I mean, we have 10 corridors already, which is the bus rapid transportation. I'm sure that you started for the World Cup, but public transportation will be a reality as it is in any in the first world. I mean, we will have the resistance, people will resist, but you see, but this is something that will happen anyway. I mean, it can be 1 year, 2 years, but will happen. We have on the metropolitan area, we have almost this is 2008 numbers, almost 5 billion people transported by the different models. Therefore, in the bus or train or in the metropolitan area. And we have, just in the city of São Paulo, about 3 billion people transported. Some of them pay, some of them are integrated. Therefore, you pay and you change your bus line. You still can keep the same, and you don't have to repay. And you also have possibilities to have gratuities. Let's say pregnant women, they don't pay, students have a discount and all that. It's all in a single system, cashless. Therefore, you don't need the cash and to manage all that. This is the integration that is already there with the metro, with the subway, the metropolitan train. And this system is there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It just integrates the bus, collect the money, and distributes the money. This is an opportunity that's here for South Africa, that you don't have to reinvent or to take a closed system for a special supplier. This is a public availability, this is public available in Brazil, and this is not proprietary to any company. This is general availability. This is the single ticket, and I mean, then you can imagine, it's like, I simplify that, it's like a mainframe. I mean, you have a World Cup, you want to charge less, or you have a public park that you want to promote that day, it's free to get there. I mean, you can manage on the fly every day this. The other one that's old, people have seen this, is the public service of health. I'm also bringing here the area of the São Paulo solution, that we have a huge system that takes care of almost 10 million people with the single card, and then you can have, if anyone wants a copy of the presentation, I will provide this. But this is a system that's there, it's not a proprietary system, it's an open source, it's available. Now the question, you have to do integration, you have to take a Brazilian company, you have to take a South African company to do the system, because this is not something that you can put in the portal. It's a very complicated one, because it involves a lot of people, security and all that. Therefore, those are examples that's already there, no need to reinvent, available to South Africa. That's what I call collaboration. This is basically my presentation, and I am open to talk to you afterwards. Like I said, we will be talking, being around here for many times. I think it's the time to do something and to move forward. Appreciate your attention. Thank you very much.